Yeah,
Come
so
on,
real
talk to me.
dumb people can rap.
Yeah.
That's all. Me and Marcus was off cam talking about things
Mm-hmm.
and seeing seeing artists outside of being an artist and like posting and talking about things and getting on these podcasts. So it's a little disheartening. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. Like in what way? Why? Besides
Cause
the
like
obvious reasons.
I think it's cause hold on, let me fix this real quick. I think it's cause you can you realize that people can they can make really good art, whether it
Mm-hmm.
be music or painting or dancing really well. Like you can be really talented
Mm-hmm.
and still be dumb as a bag of rocks.
Yeah. Sometimes talent comes at a cost. It can come at a cost to your intelligence,
Yeah.
to your sanity, to anything that doesn't involve your art, right? And, before we started recording, we are talking about how, like, if you build up a big enough platform, it's just bigger exposure to not only your God given talent, but also
Mhm.
your stupidity. You know what I'm saying? And I think this show is a big testament to that. We've done and said a lot of stupid things on the show, and we don't try to be, bigger than now. You know what I'm saying? We don't try to
Yeah.
be, what I mean? We say some really ridiculous things on here, so don't ever take our word as like, the end all be all. But I mean,
I'm not gonna let you do that.
why? Do
I'm
what?
not grouping us with who I'm talking about.
I'm not grouping us with anybody.
I'm not. I'm not
We're in
grouping.
a group of
We
our own.
we
We're
are
good.
way better than the
Yeah.
people that I'm talking about.
Hey, I'm not saying that we're not. I'm just saying,
Hey,
here we are.
we're dumb, but we ain't that dumb. We ain't.
You're gonna be dumb, you gotta be tough. Yeah. If
Yeah,
you're gonna be dumb, you gotta be tough.
yeah. It just really like it like how can
Come
I say
on.
this?
Come on.
When I'm conversing, when I'm interacting with other artists, um, you kind of are like, oh, we on the same page. They understand the struggle. They understand what it takes to compose songs or put out a project, the rollout, the promotion,
Mm-hmm.
the usage of social media. Like we all on the same page.
Sure.
I'm kind of getting the artistry side of their lives
But not their
confused
ah
with the
ah.
morality side or the critical thinking side or the inference, like the reading between the lines side. And so
I
I gotta compartmentalize between somebody who's really good at making art and promoting art and
mhm.
performing art and somebody who's critically thinking about things that they're actually talking about that they think they know what they're talking about but they don't.
Mhm.
And so yeah, man, it's like what they say, like never meet your heroes.
Yeah.
Never meet, yeah.
Mhm.
It's like one of those situations.
Fair enough. Yeah. Well, when I was going to like the open mics by Nina and Nick, by the sanctuary and meeting up with people, Casey, I met Chaz over there.
Mhm.
It's like we never shot the shit about creativity yet. You know what I'm saying? Like it was always just us conversing, us chilling. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And that gave me a good idea already of them outside of the art that they create, and that already made me want to like mess with them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you get a sense of somebody when you're just shooting the shit, and I
Mhm.
think I'm really good at shooting the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like we was trying to figure out if the drones were for us. We didn't know what was going. Casey, that was for us. And yeah, no. It's like uh, it just seems like people are such different. Like people try to show different sides of themselves on the socials and stuff, and sometimes it can get really ugly. It can get really just kind of weird to see.
These people are really dumb.
Yeah, that too. It's just mainly dumb. Yeah.
Hey, this
It's
is
like art
why
is first and foremost for me. What?
this
This
is
is why what?
why this is why I'm comfortable with not being popular
Yeah. Yeah.
because under every stupid post that I read
Mm-hmm.
or every stupid post that I see, I go into the comments and it's all these stupid people that's like, God,
You're
yeah,
right,
you're
dude.
so right, bro.
Yeah,
I feel the
dude.
same way. And I'm just like, yo,
Yeah.
I feel in the minority. I feel like in the minority when it comes to
Mhm.
certain things the way I think or the way I see things, the way I whatever. And these I will like I
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
term false prophet keeps popping in my head.
Oof.
It just keeps
Yeah.
popping in my head because it's these people, it's these figureheads in our community who are supposed to represent morality and decency and all of these things, and I'm watching it and I'm just like, it sounds good
Right.
when you say it and you hear it. If you don't do any kind of analysis to their statements, you're
Mhm.
like, wow, that was profound, that was deep. But then when you really read into it, you're like, wait, what? Huh? It's like, the like, you ever took like philosophy class or whatever,
I
and they
mean, sure.
I smoke cigarettes with.
Yeah. What are you talking about? Philosophy.
But like where they're
Fucking
just like,
Eckhart Tolle over here.
yeah, where they're just like, be one until one is
Right.
none.
Yeah.
Therefore, you will find you like that's what
Yeah.
all
Okay, Marcus Aurelius. Fuck up, bro.
everything sounds like a real bad fortune cookie.
Right.
And I'm just
Yeah.
like, and everybody's like, oh my God, you're so deep. I sound like a hater. I'm not being a hater.
Yeah, you got this hater energy, bro. It's only the second day of 2026, brother. Relax, dude. Chill, dude.
Hey, look, I'm fed up. This is the second day and I'm already fed up. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh well,
Yeah.
whatever. Anyways, yeah, man. Hey,
Welcome. What? Well,
no, I'm
just
just
say
saying,
what? Tell them.
just because somebody is good at what they do, just because they could pop lock really well, or just because they could, you know, freaking rap and multi-syllabic, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just because they could spin on their head for 10 minutes, or just because they could cook a freaking, escargot, creme
Ooh,
brulee,
yo.
filet mignon, just because they could
Hey.
cook. Like, I always confuse somebody who's really talented with somebody who knows, just knows things.
Why is that? Why do you do that? Is it because of
Because
the people that you look up to who have equal parts talent and smarts, and then
no,
you try to apply that to the people in the community? What is it?
I just know how much discipline it takes to be good at something.
Sure.
Like, I understand the amount of hours that it takes to be good at something.
Mm-hmm.
I've done a lot of hours in rapping. I think I'm
Sure.
pretty good at it. And I understand it's not something that everybody does.
Mm-hmm.
Like, not everybody dedicates themselves to a passion or to a skill. People will
Mm-hmm.
get into it, they'll like it for a little bit, and then they just move on. And that's fine. That's like the majority of people. But for the people who stick with it, it's
Mm-hmm.
not an easy road. And so I would just assume that somebody who's taken that role has, learned compassion and learned critical. It
No.
just, but honestly, bro, like, you can watch a YouTube video and learn how to make the tenderest steak and butteriest mashed potatoes.
Right.
Like, you can, so
If they're, it's like if their focus is elsewhere in if it's not in character development, outside of the art that they create, then it's like there's no way that they can only do that one thing. You know what I'm saying? They can't do anything outside of that. So if there's no development outside of the work that they make, it's like it's not even. It's not a thing. Like they built up no kind of other skills outside of that. They just have this singular focus on making good art. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
the wherewithal to, think of the stuff outside of that, it takes a lot more. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't apply the stuff that it takes to make great art to their character or their mindset or the way they think. So no, bro. No, I learned that a long time ago. It's like, no, they're two separate things, bro. This dude is really good at cooking, but he is a fucking idiot, bro. Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm cool, bro. I'm
Look,
cool.
I'm super naive. So this is
That's
a
so
topic.
don't ever. That's so crazy. That's coming out of your fucking mouth. Pause. Like you're
Yo.
naive. You
Look,
like
this is
what the
this
fuck is up?
this is another thing. I've always said I wanted to talk about this on the podcast, but I never knew how to introduce it. So I just was
Sure.
like, yeah, whatever. And
Let's
now
do it.
it's naturally coming to conversation, which is hilarious. But
Because we're good at this.
well, no, I think it's because I'm bad at trying to figure out a segue. But anyway,
Yeah.
I have this thing where when I see people on TikTok, because like I mean on TikTok scrolling, when I see people who do the things where they drink or they eat hella much,
The mukbang.
the mukbangs or just the one you ever see the dude with the big old glass boot and he just drinks
Probably,
whatever,
yeah,
like
probably some version, yeah.
yeah. And I always feel like these people are taking the right like cautionary steps prior to and afterwards of these videos
Mm-hmm.
so that it's a safe video to make.
Yeah.
So like when the guy is eating, 3
Well,
Big Macs, 2 junior chickens, 4 large fries, like
right.
in the back of my head, I'm like, this guy understands what he's doing. He
Mhm.
understands the risks, and he's either like going for a walk after or he's
I
drinking.
got the
I got
perfect counter.
I always have that feeling. I know it's not true,
Right.
and then there are people. Damn, there's this guy. I never watched his content before, but he pops up now that I watch all the eating stuff. His
Mm-hmm.
name is Tismala. You ever heard of him?
Oh yes.
You heard of him?
Yes.
So him. This is
Oh
the
my
only.
god, I'm getting sad now, bro.
Every day we eat good or something like that. All
Oh
day we eat
god.
good. So he's the only one that I can't watch because I know he's not taking the cautionary steps,
Right.
and I
That
know
comes
he's
from
not.
a different place. Yeah.
Yeah, and so when I watch the other guys, I don't. Maybe it's like a little thing in my head where I'm trying to make myself feel better about it because I'm like, because
Because we're contributing to the downfall of this guy's fucking life.
But I will say on this other guy, I don't know his name, but it's like this little like Mexican Puerto Rican looking dude.
Mm-hmm.
And every time I see his videos, I'll watch it. But I also comment, "Hey, bro, you should try salad next time." Like,
who is this dude, bro? Who is he?
Because he be having like 3 big burritos. He'd be like, "I'm gonna try to eat this in 7.5 minutes," and he starts the clock. And I'm sitting there like, "Why are you racing? Nobody's racing you. You're not, like he's not even doing a challenge. He's just at home." With 3 big old burritos. He
set a goal and he's trying to achieve it. Stop trying to mock him.
but like with that, right? All right, you should get a salad. And I kind of like, I'm like, and then he actually does salad mukbangs. Like he does. He's like, here's a salad with a large diet Coke, and so I feel good about that.
Wait, hold on. Did you add an LOL after that? So you don't become so aggressive about the salad.
Nah, I think I was serious. I wanted him to take me serious. I don't think I think I said, "Hey, bro, you should try salad next time."
Okay, so he did the salad mukbangs with the large diet Coke, and then what?
I'm just saying, like with his content, I feel like he's aware of what he's putting into his body, of what he needs to do to offset that. But the Tismala stuff, bro, I can't watch it.
There was another creator before all of this, right? He used to do the food stuff on YouTube all the time. There was a wave of
What's
YouTubers.
his name?
His name is Shoe Nice. Are you familiar with Shoe Nice?
No, I think I'm thinking of Nick.
I don't know, probably. But Shoe Nice was the guy who was not taking precautions. His singular focus was getting as many viewers as possible, subs as possible. And he did the nastiest challenges, bro. I think there was one where he would eat glue. Like he would just eat Elmer's glue straight out the bottle. His whole brand was him having an iron stomach and also drinking a lot. He was a big drinker. Like he drank a whole bunch of alcohol, like bottles down at a time. He would just take them down. And he just turned out to be a very not good person. So yeah,
what do you mean not good? Like what?
I think he was canceled for something, or his behavior was super unhinged at one point, like later on in his fucking career, air quotes, but like I don't know, he just fell off the face of the earth. And
did he die?
I think he's still alive, honestly. Look him up, Shoe Nice, one word, but I think he's still alive. But yeah, no, he was one of the first creators that let me know that, like, oh yeah, no, there are people out here just eating any and everything to get a sub. So I'm just like, yeah, no, there are people out here throwing caution to the wind when, again, their singular focus is to just get subs. That's it, you know?
He would eat raw eggs, burgers with the wrapping paper, Vegemite, and toilet paper.
Are you fucking serious, bro?
That's what Google said.
No, I believe you. That's the thing. I'm just like, see, that's his brand, right? So it's like, yikes, bro. Nah, there are people out here not taking precautions, Seth. Yeah. I'm glad you know that now.
It just, man, just
it's nasty, bro. It's nasty out here.
The ones where they don't take precaution, like where you like this, I can like, I watched some of his stuff because I was like, oh, this is in the same realm.
Yeah.
But the way you see how he be eating,
yeah, bro.
Like when he's eating, he go,
bro. Yeah.
And I was like, is he doing it? I was like, he doing this on purpose. I see some videos of him playing basketball.
Mm-hmm.
He nice.
Oh yeah, he athletic. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of fat athletic people out here.
He looked like Escalade. He was nice out there. Like he was nice out there.
Yo,
but
rest in peace.
But yeah, like watching, I don't know, man. That should be illegal.
I think it's because, again, like watching videos like that, it comes from a darker place. Like there's clearly something going on with bro, where like he's only dependent on people sending him money, and he's only using that money for food, and then it turns into a loop. Use that money for food, record it, turn it, get more money. It's like, yeah, no, those videos are hard to watch because you know that comes from a darker place. So you're just like, let me escape. I'm here to escape.
Hey, also. Yeah, I'm trying to go somewhere nice. I ain't
you know what I'm saying? Like, bro,
I'm already dealing with my own eating issues. I don't even like
you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I'm already a heavy breather when I eat. I'm not trying to watch somebody else do that. Fuck all that.
Hey, I will say, there's this content creator. His name is MoMotion.
Okay.
But his name is MoMotion.
Yeah.
His name is Muhammad, but he go by MoMotion.
Sure.
This young black kid. He has, I think I might have talked about him before. He has like hyperthyroidism and sickle cell. So he literally is like in those movies where the people can eat, and he's skinny, bro. He's like a bag of bones, literally. But he eats so much food. Like and like at first I'm watching his content and I'm like, dang, imagine being able to eat and not getting fat. Like that's crazy.
Yeah.
But the more you watch it, it's just like, yo, this looks terrible.
Yeah.
And on top of that, he doesn't seem like a great person.
I'm telling you, like it always ends up being them ones where it's so sick to look at. You're just like, wait, what the fuck? And they end up being terrible pieces of shit.
Bro, this dude, he seems young, but he has no accountability, bro.
Nice.
Like
there we go.
Yeah, he has like a drinking problem, but at the same he'd be like, yeah, man, I need some money. Like he'd be asking for money. Everybody on TikTok. That's all TikTok is. TikTok is just a big intersection with people just standing at the corner with the signs. Send me a rose.
Motherfucker. Get a job.
Hey, Galaxy, please. So he does that. But like, and at first I liked his content, and then I start peeping the way he was, and start seeing how like, okay, he kind of fake with it, with his hello, good morning, sir, good morning, man. Like he kind of fake
put on, yeah, sure.
But then at the same time, I'm thinking about it, bro, and I'm just like he be digging in the trash for leftover pizza. Because he has to eat so much, bro. And I be watching the meals. So when he has a girl, and they hella toxic. They be breaking up. They be in love. They be getting married. Then we get. So he got that going on. But when his girl cooked for him, she be cooking nice food. It'd be nice chicken and waffles, whatever. I'm very invested. If you couldn't tell.
Yeah. God damn, bro. Hey, what's his date of birth, bro? What's his socials, bro?
But. I just recently watched a video of him cooking for himself.
Oh God, what happened?
Bro, first of all, he has to eat a bunch. He has to eat a lot.
That's well established. Yeah. What the fuck did he make, bro?
He made a whole pot of the spaghetti in a can, like the spaghetti we use for spaghetti peaceful rice,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that type
yeah.
of spaghetti. He made a whole pot of that spaghetti.
Oof.
And then he put like meatballs or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then he threw in the air fryer. He threw like hamburger patties.
Oh my
And
God.
they're just like huge hamburger patties, right?
Yeah.
And he has the whole air fryer. And he just you know how an air fryer works, right?
Yes.
It circulates the air. You need space so it can go throughout the whole. He just had the stacks of patties in the air fryer. I'm like, bruh, this is not how you do it.
We are a slave to convenience. That's what the fuck that is. That's what, you know what I'm saying,
bro. He threw the whole air fryer pot into the spaghetti pot, and at the bottom of the meat patties was 2 full burgers.
Damn.
And he just dumped it all in there.
Oh, that sounds fucking disgusting.
Look,
bro.
It actually is a lot worse than you're probably imagining. So, let me pull up the video because this is ridiculous, bro.
Hey, while you do that, man, welcome back to another episode of the Polytickin Podcast. It's January 2nd, all right, the second day of 2026, episode 153. I'm Hello Marcus, that's Sefa. You know what it is, all right? We going in right now. He's pulling up a video, and for some reason, I'm hungry. What the fuck? Hey, MoMotion better than slow motion. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let's go, bro. What you talking about? Look at this. God. Oh my God, the SpaghettiOs?
Oh yeah, SpaghettiOs.
Oh. Yo. You want to talk about masochist Marcus, bro? Look at this fucking guy. Look what Sefa's putting himself through. God damn.
But see, look, I know he's not hurt. He's not harming him. Like, this is out of survival. So he's not
out of survival. You know what's funny? I just seen a fucking
look at the burgers. Look at the burgers.
Oh my God.
He just dumped them in there, bro.
Oh, that's so nasty, bro. I just seen a post on IG. They found a cure for sickle cell anemia. So MoMotion, you ain't got no excuse no more, buddy. Stem cell therapy, apparently. Oh man, that is disgusting,
bro.
Yeah, that's the face I should be making too.
That one is crazy, bro.
That is crazy, bro.
And then,
I just gotta show the world that you unfuck.
And then he just eat it. The whole thing.
Bro, that's not even, that wasn't even, it's not even entertaining, bro.
Bro, okay. Yo,
this guy thinks it's some weird stuff, dude.
You jumped in. You jumped in head first in the deep end, but I started with the food challenges. I watched about 5 videos of him eating like 10 pounds of steak. And I'm like, dang, that's crazy. This little kid, this young, small kid can eat all this food. And it wasn't until like I was already like, wow, this dude, man, that sounds crazy. But I'm gonna say it anyway. I was gonna say this dude is the best eater in the world.
Oh, wow, yo. Look how crazy the progression is, right? He started off with food challenges and he's putting whole burgers in his spaghetti now. Yo, give these fools no more chances, bro. Get them off these platforms, dog. It's affecting them too much.
It's his survival, though. Like,
oh my God, I didn't know he was caping so hard for Mo, bro. Marcus, you don't understand, dude. I was there at the beginning. It could have been better.
I promise you, if you seen like his videos where he go to jail and then he come out and he in the hospital and all this, like he literally has to eat that much to act normal.
Look, whatever helps you sleep at night is. Whatever helps you sleep at night, bro.
Hey, look, I'm challenging Marcus to go through. I'm challenging him because I hear what he's saying, and I know it sounds crazy because I go off of I can't watch Tismalo, but I can watch this.
Sure.
But it literally, like, bro, this sounds terrible, but bro, he be on TikTok live eating, and he be telling people like, y'all think I like this? he's like, I gotta do this to survive. Like I can't not eat a lot.
But
Like,
isn't he also a piece of shit? I thought you established that he's a piece of shit.
I did. So that was the route that I took. I said, wow, this dude is an incredible person that can eat all this food. And then
Man,
I'm
he's
watching
gone
it.
through so much, dude.
And then I watched it and I'm like, wow, this dude's a terrible person.
Yeah.
And then I watched it further and I'm like, I can't, like, I don't know if I have the mental capacity to have to sit there and eat all that he's doing. Like, he literally be homeless. He be trying to fly different places. He got to dig in the trash to get leftover pizza because he can't afford to eat food.
Yo, you're not about to make me feel sorry for bro. You're not about to do that. I don't care about bro's
all I'm
story,
saying,
bro.
all I'm saying is when I got more context, I started saying, if I was in that position,
I'd be a piece of crap too.
Well, I honestly, if I was in that position though,
Mhm.
I don't know if I'd want to keep going on because it looks
Okay.
miserable, bro. The
Yeah.
food he be eating nasty looking. You see what he ate?
Yeah.
But
Yeah, is somebody willingly nobody's willingly gonna eat that shit. Okay.
like that looks terrible, bro.
I hate every part of this argument and that it makes fucking sense, and I'm still not gonna agree with you. Fuck this dude.
Look,
This is
I'm
crazy.
telling you, I challenge you to watch his content and from his account because hey, look, y'all getting way more information than I thought y'all would out of me. But if you follow his account long enough, you like his content, you gonna start getting content from the haters, and so he be having people hating, and they call him the bust down bum because he literally be going to different places to do food challenges so he can eat for free, so you don't have to. So, hey man, welcome to the Polytickin Podcast.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I'm Seth. That's Marcus.
This is Sefa M, the bust down bum.
Hey, that's Marcus, the ball head bum.
Yeah. Bald.
Oh yeah, y'all know what it is, man. If y'all want to support us directly, come on down to the patreon.com/the Polytickin Podcast.
Yeah.
Also, man, shout out to the Polynesian boys, Lance and Coach Force, man. Salute to y'all doing y'all thing.
Know what I'm saying?
Anybody who wants to sponsor the show, come on down. You see what I mean? Look what we do. This is what we do. We just come here. You know, and yeah, you know, the Patreon, patreon.com/the Polytickin Podcast. $5 or more gets you an extra episode every single week. Sometimes. I thought we would take time off from these holidays, but we didn't. We showed up.
Oh, no, we in there. Yeah.
We showed up.
Hey, I'm down to 2 pounds.
Yeah.
Salute to us.
Okay. He took his shoes off this time. He did it with his sweater off. Right. Hey, you know what? For did I tell you for Christmas what I got? I got dumbbells.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Boy been
whole lot of clavicle. A whole lot of clavicle pictures. Yeah, he's gonna sock somebody. Yeah,
sock somebody real quick. I do need a bench though, because I need a bench. I'm doing all shoulder and back right now, but I'm trying to do chest, so I need a bench.
Yeah. Okay.
So my birthday coming up, so I want to get a bench. I just don't know where I'm gonna put it, but I'll figure that out. So yeah, we got through all of that. Let's get to it, man. My brother, how you been?
Oh, baby, I love you with. Yeah. I don't even know where that came from, bro. I've been
the soul.
Yeah, the soul. I've been cool, bro. Yesterday was New Year's Day. I won the lottery at my job, so I took New Year's Day off. I got me a little 3-day weekend, so I was chilling.
Okay.
Yeah. So ran some errands and stuff, got some comics and came home and just started cleaning the house. Moved some furniture around, vacuumed up, changed things. And my nieces came over. You know what I'm saying? My Uso came over with his daughters, and we were just having a fucking ball. You know what I'm saying? I rock bottomed my niece a couple times onto the couch. You know what I'm saying? Samoan slammed her. You know what I mean? So in the middle of all that, even before the girls came, I had gotten a little mock-up of something that I had sent for like this little passion project that I'm working on. And it didn't mess me up, but it affected me in a very real way. I sent one of my artist homies from Target that I used to work with, who's a very, very good artist, bro. And I sent him a script of something, and he gave me back page 1 of what I wrote. And again, it just affected me in a very real way. Like I had like, I got a bit emotional about it because, something like most things that you write, even if it's fiction, they usually come from like a real place, right? And to see what you write get brought to life, it kind of it lets you like it lets you know the kind of response that you get in different mediums, right? We're artists, you know what I'm saying? We make music, we hear our voices, we recite exactly what we wrote on our phones, and to hear it spit back at us, that gives you a different response to this, which is writing something on paper and having another artist bring it to life. It kind of it just I don't know, it just put perspective on art for me. It made it sharper, it let me know that like again, different mediums elicit different responses. And yeah, no, I just thought it was cool. I thought it was great. He's a great artist, bro. Just the way he brought it out like that, I was just like, well, we're gonna keep doing this. This is fun, and we're gonna keep doing this. So, all that to say that like I want 2026 to be like a year of significant creative growth. You know what I'm saying? And I've been preparing that for the past 2-3 months. I didn't want to start on January 1st to do the new year. You know what I mean? Like I wanted to hit the ground running. And with all this talk of creativity and you with the book and trying to reach out to artists, like I want to do that this year. I really want to hit the ground running again and just do stuff. You know what I'm saying? Not be stagnant, And yeah, no, I had a great New Year's Day. That was my recap. I guess that was the whole point. Yeah, I had a great one.
Is the artist that you're collaborating with, is he a listener of the podcast?
I don't think so, no, but he knows I have it. I was talking about it over there. Yeah, man. Shout out to the homie Chris, bro. The Chris Crass over there on Instagram, bro. Yeah, he's nice, bro. Great artist, and he's a great musician. I think he's in a band. Like he's everywhere, And I remember talking to Chris about doing the pod before we started this, like because I was talking about it with everybody back then. I was like, yeah, I want to do a pod, I want to do this, I want to do that, and then now here we are. You know what I mean? So yeah, again, shout out to Chris, bro. The Chris Crass over there at Instagram, bro. Yeah, no, it's gonna be fun. And I hit Scoof up about this too. You know what I'm saying? He liked the script, and hopefully we can all get something going together. You know what I mean? And yeah, it's gonna be fun. Be a great time.
Speaking of podcasts, and we'll talk about this in a bit, but the Stranger Things finale, right? I went to look for different podcasts talking about it, just to hear some whatever, and it was this podcast, and I think it's called the Streamer Things, and they started from the Stranger Things, and listening to the last episode of the podcast, the guy was saying, like I could cry thinking about the progression of this podcast. He was like, we started this from me just saying, hey, we all like this show, we should just do a little, let's watch it and talk about it. 10 years ago, and we started in my basement in the couch, and I just was hanging out with Tom Cruise. And he was like, it's so crazy how things have progressed and how we've changed our lives exponentially from the start of it. And it was like really nice for what he was saying, but just the idea that like you keep your head down, you keep working, you look up, and you're like, damn, this is way different than what it was.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, man, that's dope, man. So,
thanks, man. Yeah, no, yeah. It put, not only the pod, but like, the want to establish my own creative voice outside of the network in the pod. It really made that goal like stick out more, and like it's a lot stronger now. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to pursue it all, bro. And I'm turning 35 next week, dude.
God damn.
Okay? God damn, that's what I'm saying, bro. Get married already, Marcus. Fuck.
Oh.
You can get married already, you old ass bastard.
They gonna give you the blue plaque, or you can park anywhere.
You know what I'm saying?
Placard.
I cannot wait. But yeah, no. What about you, bro? What's going on?
All right, man.
What happened?
I think it's official.
Oh God.
Actually, I have a question for you because I have an answer for myself, but I have a question for you.
Okay.
In your whole lifetime,
Uh-huh.
what is the singular activity, event, or thing that you have participated in that could be labeled as the whitest thing you've ever done. What is the whitest thing that you've ever done?
Whoa. Try skateboarding.
That's pretty white.
Try skate. Yeah, try.
Did you put a chain on your wallet? He had the Jeff Hardy sleeves.
Nah, definitely try skateboarding. Fuck, what? I mean, I feel like I've done so much white people shit, but that question is fucking me up right now. Hold on. Fuck. Wait, is participating in like family games count? I've always seen that only on television and white people doing it. Like, the egg with the spoon.
No, I think that's pretty standard.
Like, yeah, that's pretty standard.
Yeah, that's like baby shower games or some.
Okay.
Christmas games, That's,
right. Okay. Well, then I'll just stick with the skateboarding. Wow.
Okay.
Well, you got examples? Maybe I've done them. Most likely have.
I was gonna say you ever kissed a cousin, but that's a pretty solid. That's
very solid.
I was trying to get at white people, but I got it myself. So let me just chill out. Nah. I did the whitest thing I've ever done in my life.
Okay. What?
Yesterday morning, 8:00, my girl woke me up. She said, "Are you ready?" And I said, "I guess." So to give y'all some context, about a month ago, maybe a month and a half ago, I went to breakfast. I went to watch the games with my homies. So my coworker and then the homie that he used to be in the NFL, like he's a solid dude.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
He had invited me. He's like, "Hey man, me and my friends, we get together. We have a good group. Get the bonfire going at the beach. Early morning on New Year's, we hop in and we do the polar bear swim."
Oh.
I was like, "Hey, bro, you didn't ask me last year. And I told you I would, but I didn't know you that well. But this year I know you that well." L to the no. So then he said that. I go home and my girl's like, "Oh, how was it?" I was like, "Oh, it's cool." That's what Alex talk about. You want to go do a polar bear swim? I said, "Man, get the hell up out of here." And she was like, "Why?" And I looked. I said, "What you mean?" She was like, Why you say get the hell up out of here?" And I said, "Because I would never do that." I was like, "You wouldn't do that." She was like, "I used to do it all the time." I was like, "What?"
Yo, you just unlocked a new layer of your relationship. Let's go.
I was like, "What you mean?" She was like, "I used to do it all the time." And I said, "Oh." She was like, "You wouldn't do it?" And then
you wouldn't do it, pussy?
Yeah. Huh? And then you said in Sacramento with me, said, "I mean, if you would do it, I'll do it."
Yo.
And then she's like, and then she
goes, "Mad." You know what I'm saying? I'm mad, bro. What the fuck she goes, "Do it." Of course I do it.
Yeah. And then she goes, "Okay." And that was it. That was it. That was a month and a half ago.
All right.
Night before, New Year's Eve. She like, "You ready for the polar bear swim?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, I totally forgot about it. I was like, and I couldn't let her off.
He would just be talking. He just be talking, bro.
I couldn't let her off. A guy said, "Yeah, the swim like the polar bear." Yes.
Come on, what? The grizzly bear swim? Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the Coca-Cola bear swim. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
So that morning, and it's so funny how this happened, right? All right, you a fat dude just like me, right?
Look, you don't have to say all that.
Let me know if you ever had.
You're a fat piece of shit just like me. Well, what happened?
Let me know if you ever have these moments at night. All right, you fall asleep.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, some time in the night you kick off the blankets, and then progressively the night gets colder and colder and colder, and you chilling and you fine, and then it just, I don't know if it's just the straw that broke the camel's back or what, but then a moment hits and you could be knocked out, but then you just all of a sudden you start to realize you're cold, and when you wake up and it snaps you into place, I start I get like I go from being cool to just getting socked in the face by coldness,
bro.
And I'm trying to get, and my inner chest is like shivering,
bro. It gets
and I'm like shifting in the middle of the night, grabbing hella blankets and whatever. Like, you ever had that?
Bro, what I was gonna say, I've gotten close to hyperthermia, okay? Like, I've gotten so cold, I got warm again. So I knew I had to cover up, bro. I was about to lose a digit. Yeah, of course I've been through that. Yeah.
So I don't know, because I was trying to explain it to her, but she didn't get it. So I'm just like, it must be a fat people thing. I think it is.
It is. It is.
So that happened at 7:00 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
I get all the blankets, I put it on my head, and you know how like, oh, I don't know if you do this too, but like when I put the blanket on my head, I start breathing hella fast because I know the air is gonna be hot, so it's kind of like circulating. I'm like,
no, but I'm gonna take that. I'm using that from now on. I didn't even think of that. I just be.
Nah, okay, you gotta do deep breath. It's like you know, with the paper bag, how they do the
yeah.
But with the blanket.
Okay.
And so that happened at 7 and at 8:00. At 8, yeah, these are fat people tips for y'all. Fat
You're welcome.
Tips. You're welcome.
Yeah.
And then at 8:00, what happens? I'm knocked out. I'm still freezing.
Yeah.
Bro, she comes and rips the blankets off. I'm like, babe, no, I'm so cold. And she goes, hey, you're about to get a lot colder. You're about to get a lot colder. And then so I'm looking at her and I grab one of the blankets. She's like, wake up. And she looked at me, she goes, you don't want to do it? And I'm like, I do want to do it. If you want, I said I do if you want to do it. She's like, okay, I want to do it. I'm like, okay. And then
I don't want to do it anymore. Good night. I'm cold.
And I'm laying there with my eyes closed. I look up and she's still standing there like this. She's just like, I'm like, well, go get ready. She's like, I have everything ready already. I was like, huh? She had all the jackets. She had all the blankets. She had filled the hot water bottles. Like everything was ready. She was like, what do you want me to pull the car in the living room? And I was like, damn. I was like, shoot. So then we got ready. Me, her daughter. We get in there. We in the car, and I'm like, we gonna need to get McDonald's after this because I'm gonna need that. She's like, yeah, sure. So we roll up to the beach. We drive to the far beach too, because she don't want to be where hella people's at. Yeah. So we go to the far beach, and it's just us and like some family. Like it's 9:00 in the morning, so it's just like two families with their kid. They're pushing them on the little not the swing, but the what is it? The zip line. They got a big old zip line.
Oh yeah, okay.
And so they over there doing their thing. So I'm over here on this side, and yeah, stripped down to my shorts. Get my shorts on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No. I had my shorts on. I had some like swim trunk type shorts.
Mm-hmm.
And bro,
how was it?
I don't think I've ever been that cold in my life.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I imagine.
I couldn't get my head in, because I was like, if I get my hair wet, I'm finna be sick, because I was already hella cold, and I was already not feeling it. So I hop in there and I get down to my neck, like I did my chin in, but I didn't put like the top of my head in. Mm-hmm. And I get out, and my girl's like, she's like, oh my god, and so she's coming. She's like, are you guys okay? You guys okay? She's talking. I can't stop chattering.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, holy crap! What did I?
SpongeBob, I'm so cold. I'm shivering.
I couldn't stop. Like my head.
Patrick, I'm so cold. I can use my nose drippings as chopsticks.
I couldn't, like, my hands. They were there, but they weren't there.
Yeah.
And my feet.
I can't feel my legs, babe. I can't feel my legs.
And my feet, it didn't feel like it had feet. It just felt like stubs. Like I was just walking with my ankles. Like
that might have been the diabetes, bro. Straight out.
It was so cold.
The cold activated your diabetes crazy, bro.
It was so cold.
Yeah.
I could not, bro. Like, like I couldn't even talk. She was like, baby, okay? How was it? Yeah. I was like, nah. It was, bro. So I officially did the polar bear plunge, polar bear swim, whatever.
Whatever the fuck it's called.
I will, and I know this sounds crazy because of how I'm describing how it went. But I will say this. It wasn't as bad as I was expecting it to be.
That's usually how it goes, isn't it? We put so much fear in our hearts and our minds before something, and then you take the literal plunge and you're like, oh, it's really not that bad.
Yeah, like honestly, I'll tell you next year when I do it again. But honestly, I feel like I could have
Ooh.
been there a little longer.
Okay.
I feel like I could have been in there a little longer. Like my girl, like so we getting changed, but my girl's like, I'm gonna go again. So she go again.
Yeah.
And I was like, you crazy as hell.
Girl,
I
you
didn't want to.
crazy.
I didn't want to go back in, but
Mhm.
after like the recovery portion of it, where I get in
Yeah.
there, I had my sweats on, I had the socks on, I had a sweater and then the jacket, and then I
Yeah.
had the comfy, like the big old Sherpa
Oh.
lined, I had that
Mhm.
over my arms, and then I had the hot water bottle. But after that, I was like, I could have done that a little longer. So
Okay.
yeah, it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be.
So okay. So for next year, how are you gonna prepare? You gonna wake up early on time. You know what I mean. You gotta warm yourself up before. I mean, you was over there chattering. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
So you got to keep yourself warm beforehand. What are
See,
you gonna do next year?
that's the thing though. Because I actually, that's funny that you say that because I thought of that. I was
Okay.
like, how could I? But I think being colder when you go into the cold is a little easier on your body because if you go from one extreme to the next, I feel you don't think. Come on, think about it though,
That's how you get sick.
right?
Yeah. I know. You go
Yeah,
from
like
hot to cold. Yeah, I know.
I
Yeah.
feel like being a little colder and then hopping in the cold and then gradually getting warmer will be better than me being in a freaking, what I'm saying, everything the high just being 100 degrees and then hopping in there and getting negative. You know what I'm saying? I don't
Hey,
know.
he does one polar bear swim, and now he's a polar bear swim expert.
This guy's a jerk.
Get it together.
He asked me what I thought, and I tell him what I thought, and now he's like, "Look at this genius." This guy's a dickhead, yo. Marcus is a dickhead. He be setting me up. I know y'all be saying I set him up. Y'all be saying I stir the pot or whatever. And we poor Marcus, you always make fun. No, he's the one. He's the one.
Yeah.
Get the hell up out of here.
O-N-E, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's hilarious. That's awesome, actually. That's really cool.
So I'm here to say I challenge you and Lance to do a polar bear swim next year.
Lance, he challenges you. Just you, brother.
Nah, Marcus. If I can do it, you can do it.
All right. I
Yeah.
gotta learn to swim.
You don't know how to swim?
Hey, let's learn how to swim first before we do the polar bear swim. How about
You don't
that?
gotta jump in I just dipped. I just got in the water.
At negative 40 degrees? Hell no, struggling? Hell no.
Here lies the body of Marcus, podcaster, rapper, connoisseur of many things, but swimming was not one of them. He was a lover of life until he no longer had one.
Oh, that's awesome, actually. So is this going to be an annual thing now?
I think so. If I do it again, it's only going to be once a year. I can't do this more.
Well, yeah. I mean, we're not asking you to do it 5 times, bro. You're
my coworker gonna mess with me. Talk about you should join the club. They do one.
There's a polar bear swim club.
I said, hey, get the hell up out of here. Just because I look like a real polar bear don't mean I want to do that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So yeah, I'm officially white. My credit score has gotten crazy. I lost my rhythm. What else? Yeah.
That's definitely really white.
Yeah.
Compared to skateboarding. Yeah.
It is.
Okay. That's
so,
cool,
yeah,
man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So what's on the freaking docket, dude? What are we doing?
Hey man, Stranger Things is over.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
Were you a fan of Stranger Things ever?
Yeah. I just didn't finish it out. I think I got past season 2 and then I just put it down. Too many breaks in between. But yeah. So what happened?
I don't, man.
Did any of your predictions come true?
Yeah, one of them did.
Okay.
I didn't. Do you mind if I spoil it?
No.
Okay, spoiler warning. So if you don't want to hear about this, don't watch it.
Fast forward.
Fast
forward it now. Fast forward.
One of the things was I was thinking Henry, who is the Vecna guy, I was thinking he wasn't the main bad guy. And the reason I was thinking that is because you don't usually get introduced like he had a lot of interaction with the group, the protagonist. And I was like, I felt like if he was a real bad guy, they would have saved him for the end. I just felt like he was too involved. I felt like we had too much information on him. And come to find out, he was actually a kid when the Mind Flayer, that is the actual big baddie, he was the one who poisoned the kid at a young age. So he like basically overtook Henry's mind and his, whatever. Right. So that was one of the ones that I got right. I guess the easy one was Max was still alive because she was still there. But she's in this season, she was still alive. The ending, though, I don't know, man. I'm a sucker for endings, bro.
Okay.
Like, I don't think I've ever watched an ending that I didn't like. Okay. I think I'd be too sad.
Right. Oh, so that emotion lets you know that, like, oh, this is a really good ending.
I don't know, man. It's the final one. I always go through this, right? I always go through it saying, if I didn't like it, would life be better without it? And I'm just like, no, because then you just don't have to watch it. So I don't really, I don't know. I'm a bad critic.
Was there can I just ask this? Is there a one or maybe a couple of significant deaths in the finale?
The 11's sister.
Oh,
but she wasn't in this.
8?
I think it was 8. Callie. Yeah, she died. She sacrificed herself though. So at the very end, like everything got squared away. All the kids banded together. They killed the Mind Flayer. 11 had a showdown with Vecna. I forgot. I don't know their names. I keep getting confused with Will and the other guy. Will and Mike. Yeah, I get those two confused all the time. Yeah. So, the one who got kidnapped in the first season, he's connected like Harry Potter.
Will. Yeah.
Yeah, Will. He's connected like Harry Potter. He's connected like Harry and Voldemort. Sure. And so he's in this one scene. He gets connected to Vecna, and he sees Vecna's memories as a child, and he realizes Vecna was a child who was taken advantage of by the Mind Flayer. And he's like, you're just like us. He took advantage of you too. This isn't your fault. You can help us stop him. But in that moment, Henry, who was Vecna, kind of made the decision like, no, he didn't take advantage of me. He showed me the truth. And he kind of chose his allegiance. But in reality, he was a victim. Yeah. And so at that moment, everybody went to work. They had the other kids with the blowtorch. They had the other kids with the Molotov cocktails and the all of that. And the Dustin and Steve only had long sticks with knives taped to the end. And
nice.
They went under the Mind Flayer and were stabbing him from up top. And so big fight, whatever, got killed. They killed the Mind Flayer. The very end, Vecna was like, he was like pushed into this sharp point from 11's powers. And they thought he was dead. And then he comes up, he's like doing all that. And then the mom, so Winona Ryder, she walks up, she has an axe. And she's like, you effed with the wrong family. And she gets the axe and she's just chopping at him. And every swing, it does a flashback to all of the people that they've lost.
I love that.
So,
I love shots like that.
Samwise. Right. You know what I'm saying? Beth.
Sacrificed his life.
Beth. Is it Beth? Whatever her name is.
The redhead. Barb, right?
Barb. Sorry,
Barb.
Barb.
Yeah.
The brother, the Zac Efron lookalike guy. It just shows everybody who Vecna and the Mind Flayer have either killed or inflicted pain on, and she just finally beheads him.
It's a real moment of catharsis in this scene.
Yes, it is. It's awesome. Yeah. And then they get that squared away, whatever. They leave. They're all happy. Everybody's happy. Yeah. And then when they get to the tunnel or to the portal back into the real world, as soon as they get in, the military's there. They hem them all up. Everybody's up against the wall. And then is it Will or I don't know, whatever. The one that's dating 11.
Mike.
Mike, he's like, where'd she go? Where'd the hell go? And then he gets happy because he's like, oh, she escaped. And so he was like smiling about it. And then it shows her in the portal. And she's like, I'm sorry. And then Mike runs, and then she like transports him to that realm where it's just all black and it's just people talking like their thoughts. And then she talks to him and she says, I'm sorry, but you have to understand, and blah blah blah. Like she gives him a little speech. And then she says, I love you. And then they kiss. And then he goes back to real life. And then she like does this thing, and everything disappears. She sacrifices herself. Everything disappears. All of the upside down stuff is gone. The wall is gone. Everything's back to normal. Everything is still like messed up. Like the buildings are broken, and everything. But like in terms of everything that's extra, whatever.
The dimensional rift is gone.
Yeah, the dimensional rift is gone. Everything's gone. If time jumps 18 months. And when they're there, everybody is like they're graduating high school, and Mike is the only one who's like sad still, and he like he's hesitant. And then they do the thing.
Bro, my girl done saved the world, bro, and I'm over here walking the stage. Fuck all this.
So Dustin is valedictorian.
Nice.
And Dustin gives a speech, and his speech is so dope, bro. He goes from like a regular speech to saying, but you know what? This doesn't matter. He's like, this isn't me, and these robes aren't you either. So F these robes, good old Sister Act 2 form. And he rips his robe, and he has a t-shirt that says Hellfire Lives On.
Hey.
Shout out to Eddie. And he starts saying, F you, F you. He takes his diploma and flips off the principal, and like everybody's cheering. And while they're cheering, Mike looks at the speakers, and he's reminded of the time where the portal was at when 11 sacrificed herself. And then he realizes they had the suppressors on. So the military had these suppressor antennas that used to keep her from using her powers. And then he put things together. They get invited to a party from the cool girl.
Right.
And Dustin's like, she was like, that was a cool speech. You guys should come to my party, little whore. And then Mike, in cock blocking fashion. Hey, I have something better to do. What do you think? What do you think they do?
Play D&D.
They play D&D instead of going to the party with all the thoughts.
Yeah. Fucking nerd.
Hey, Mike, just because your girlfriend died, we all gotta be virgins for the rest of our lives.
You know what I'm saying? Damn.
So they go play D&D, and during that time, they win the game, they win the campaign, whatever. And then Mike breaks it down in campaign talk. Not in like regular talk, but in campaign talk. He says, what if I were to tell you the sorceress never died? And then he explains it in a way where they would understand in D&D lingo, but in reality, he's saying there was no way 11 could have done that because her power should have been suppressed from the antennas. What if I told you that she devised a plot with Callie, Callie had gotten shot in the fray a while back.
You are spoiling the fuck out of this.
Hey, I said spoiler warning.
You did. Yeah, you did. Come on.
So Callie had got shot, but apparently in this version, and he didn't know if this was true or not, but he chooses to believe it. She devised 11 devised a plot with Callie. When they get back in, Callie uses her illusion powers to make it seem like 11 is in the portal, when in reality, 11 was invisible to everybody around and escaped. In the portal, shows 11, Callie uses her powers in the rest of her life to shut everything down. Okay. They shut everything down. 11 actually gets to escape. And then it shows 11 in this place, like some Nordic type of background type place, hiking. And it shows 11 like older. And then at the end of the story, Mike goes, I choose to believe the sorceress is still alive. And then everybody around the table goes, I believe. And then everybody, I believe. And I'm sitting there like,
I broke the dam.
I believe.
I'm Spartacus.
So that happens.
Yeah.
And it's established that 11 is somewhere still alive. And that it was actually a happy ending. Because the ending was cool when 11 died, but it was like, damn,
Yeah.
Because Hopper gave this super nice speech about 11, because 11 was like willing to sacrifice herself, and Hopper was like, you deserve the life You deserve a good life. You've lived in turmoil your whole life. You deserve to have a good life. You deserve to have a child. You deserve to give that child the life you never had.
Mm.
And then she looked like she was like the same way you did to me. And then so the fact that she did get to live, bruh, it was so many tears. It was so many tears.
Yeah.
I had to drink some water. I was about to get dehydrated in that mud. and then so Hopper gets married to the mom, and they plan on moving. They plan on moving out.
Mhm.
And then at the very end, after the D&D game, the mom says, "Hey, your lasagna's getting cold." So then they go up, and as they go up, the little sister, Molly, and them, they're like, "You took too long." Her and her friends go down, and they start playing D&D.
Oh.
And Mike is at the top of the stairs looking down, and he's just like, and it's just, and then credits roll.
Yeah, Mike's just like, fucking nerd. You fucking nerd.
Mind you, when they were done playing that D&D game, they all put up their little books, their little campaign books. And they all put them up. It was just like the end of a chapter. I'm a sucker for ending episodes, like the series finale.
Yeah.
Like you really gotta mess something up for me to not like it.
Do you think it would have been stronger if 11 had died? Because there's so many endings.
No.
It would have been like, it would have left a better a bad taste.
See, look, so that show has never been that.
Been what?
Like, main characters have not died in that show. They've built up characters that you like, and then they kill them off in that same season. But like the core members of that show have always been of that show. Mm-hmm. The closest one was Max, and it was like she didn't even die.
Yeah, but she won't.
Yeah, and so no, I don't think her dying would have added anything. If it was a show like The Walking Dead, or if it was a show like Game of Thrones, where people die left and right, then we talk about something else, because then there's a conversation to be had.
Yeah, if a main character had died in like the first season, then sure, you put you on edge for the rest of the show. Yeah,
but like, nah, this show it wasn't that, and I never expected it to be that.
Okay,
I think it definitely, it still could have been good if she had died. It still was good when in the moments where I thought she was dead. But her being alive, it didn't sour anything for me, because it's like that never became an expectation of the show.
Right.
So no, not for me personally.
That's cool. So the ending stuck the landing, huh? Because there have been so many endings that just did not stick the landing. I mean, according to critics and shit, I'm not.
People hated it. People hated it. Like because I do it. I don't know if you do it like I do, but I do a deep dive after. Like, I gotta watch everything. I listen to all the podcasts. I watch all the YouTube videos. I don't know. What is it called?
That with comics, but sure, yeah.
Yeah. What is it called? Post series depression.
Damn.
Have you ever felt that?
No.
So there's this thing called post series depression, where it's like a hollowness after a show is done. And I had to look this up a while ago, but it's a real thing that a lot of people feel. It's not like a clinical diagnosis.
Sure.
But if they break it down and they say, when you think about it, this show has been around for 10 years. So I knew this show when I was 23. And you get attached to these people. They said, for a lot of people, when you have a favorite show, if it's a TV show, it becomes an anchor for your routine, because it's like every Tuesday night. For me, This Is Us. That's when I looked this up, because This Is Us for a long time. Every Tuesday, 9:00, I knew I had to be in front of a television. It just was just part of my life for 8 years or whatever it was. You get involved with these characters, more deeply into these characters than you probably do of your friends that you talk to every day. And so, like, at the end, that hollowness that you feel at the end of a series is not a form of grief, but it's similar to grief. You don't think so? You've never felt that?
I'm not disagreeing with you, bro. I'm just fucking. Yo, he got so defensive, bro.
No,
you don't. Wait a minute.
I feel like Marcus should be the main person to understand where I'm coming from.
I do,
when it comes to this, because I know how I know how deep you go.
What? I do. Yeah. Wait, I do. I know what you mean. Yeah, sure. Yo, grow up,
He's all red. He's all red. I do go deeper.
Yo, hey, chill out. Relax over there. You're right. Yeah. You're right.
About the show or the depth?
About the show. You're just right. Okay. Post-series depression, it's a real thing. I do know what you mean. God, grow up, dude.
I said about the show or the depth.
God, man, our show is awesome.
Yeah. Hey, when this show is done, you think y'all gonna feel emptiness that is no longer there?
Yeah, you're gonna have post-series depression.
Yeah. Hey, let us know in the comments when you have post-series depression after the Polytickin Podcast has run its course.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. Okay.
What's the show that you was really torn up about that was done?
Fuck. I can't. Man, it's usually cartoons.
Like Jocelyn's Cabaret.
Yeah, Jocelyn's Cabaret. Taxi Cab Confessions.
Onion Booty.
I was just thinking about that the other day.
I know you was.
Because you said, hey, Onion Booty, we all still talk about that. I was like, who's we all? Wait, who's we all, bro? Oh, fuck, bro.
You as we all. Rugrats? Okay, Rugrats.
Rugrats, yeah, definitely because of the movies and stuff. Hey Arnold. Yeah, it's been mainly cartoons, bro. Mainly cartoons.
This guy is a child.
I'm a child.
Wait, I don't remember how Hey Arnold finished. I thought it was canceled. Wasn't there like not a final?
It was canceled. It was the movie. They
yeah,
the jungle. Yeah, like his parents got like lost in the jungle or something, and he went to that same one on like a field trip.
Wait, his real parents?
Yeah,
because
like
he didn't have parents, right?
Because his real parents were like adventurers or something, and then they left, and then they were lost forever. So they were raised by his dad's parents, you know, grandma and grandpa, and then I think they went to that same place on like a field trip or something, and then turns into this whole thing.
Did he find them?
No, I don't think so.
So they died.
Yeah, I think they're dead. I think.
Damn, they did more than Stranger Things.
Yo, cartoons. Yo, you want to talk about childish? Yo, cartoons are fucking dark, okay? They get to your heart in a very dark way.
Remember that episode? Was it a Thanksgiving episode with Mr. the Asian guy?
Bro,
I don't want to say his name.
Yeah,
What is it?
Nguyen.
Mr. Nguyen. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the daughter, he had to give her up, and he had to put her on the helicopter. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I can see you doing that in Korea. Anyways. Hey, I will say I loved House, and that series finale was kind of stupid, but whatever. Yeah, I just thought of that.
I would have said SVU, but that shit is still going. that shit kept going 10 years after I stopped watching it. It's like, fuck, bro. How long is Olivia Benson gonna go through this, bro? Like, what happened to Captain Kragen, bro? Like, what the fuck?
Hey, you know, soap operas. I used to think they do that live.
Oh, the way they look, yeah, they look live.
I thought they did that live.
Yeah,
I always was like, yo, it's a different type of actor to be a part of a soap opera because they got to do that while it's rolling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, kind of find out they just film a bunch at once. I didn't know that. I had no idea. So,
you ever watched Monk? Were you a big Monk guy?
Nah, but I remember he was like a germaphobe, and he was always. Yeah. But I love the USA shows.
Those USA
Burn
shows
Notice,
mm-hmm.
Royal Pains,
mm-hmm.
Psych. I watched all of that, but I didn't. I never got into Monk. No,
Monk was great. I think that might have been the one where I was like, okay, all right. Well, there's no more of this. It's also a very nostalgic show because my mom loved that show, so I kept watching it after she left, and then the fucking ending happened, and Monk finally got his vengeance. He found his wife's killer.
Oh, is that what he was doing?
Yeah, that was the overarching story throughout the entire show. Was that Monk was trying to find who killed his wife, because he thought the entire time that the killer was after him, but she took that for him. But no, She was the target the entire time.
Was she a secret spy?
I think so. It was something.
Oh,
like that.
shoot, for real?
She was some kind of. Yeah, she was working in something. Maybe I think she was like a reporter or something. I can't remember. But yeah, no. The entire time Monk thought it was for him, but no. It turns out it was his wife who was the target. So yeah, Monk, Adrian Monk.
Hey, I want you to lead the topic because I've been talking a lot. What is this ball stereotype you got in here?
Oh yeah. So that ball stereotype has been in there for months because I'm usually on YouTube Shorts, and on there my fucking algorithm is feeding me different movie scenes and stuff. And there's a movie. It looks like a very low budget movie, but it's another hood movie. Takes place in El Barrio. You know what I'm saying? It's between two brothers. The older brother is like this OG from his neighborhood, and his little brother is like this, he's very shy or whatever. He's away from the streets. But then later on, as the show goes on, the roles reverse. You know what I'm saying? The OG, I guess he gets DP'd or something, and then he becomes a family man, and his little brother gets closer into the trenches, right? So as I was watching these clips, I didn't even watch the show. I'm watching the show through the YouTube Shorts. So I'm like looking at the progression. I'm like, what the fuck? So the older brother is, banged out. You know what I'm saying? Wife beater, all of that. Bald.
Oh, you mean
Bald.
his clothes?
Yeah, basically.
Bald.
No, yeah. What is? Man, not personality. No, the clothes. The clothes.
You can't just put that on gangbangers.
Sorry, no, the beater.
He's a real gangbanger. He beats up his wife.
No. Take top. What? Don't flip it like that. People knew. You just had to put. Yo, you had to put that on there. You knew.
I swear to God, I'm sitting there like, wait, I know a lot of gangbangers that don't do that. I know some that do, but I know.
Sorry, yeah, tank top, bald, you know what I'm saying, dinky shorts, all of that, you know what I'm saying? Okay. When he gets DP'd and he starts to change his life around, he grows his hair. The little brother has his hair out, you know what I'm saying, when he's a shy little kid, gets deeper into the trenches, and then he fucking cuts his hair. Why is that? How come bald people have to go through a stereotype of being from the trenches? Huh? Why is there that stereotype? And why does losing your hair represent a regression, and growing hair represents progression? That's fucked up. That's a stereotype. Okay? That's fucked up.
I think you digging too deep into this.
No, I am not, because that was an intentional choice on the directors and whoever the fuck is in charge of wardrobe. That was an intentional choice.
I do think it was intentional, but I just think so you don't get your hair pulled when you're getting it on with people.
Oh my God.
I think that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? It gets you better. You know what I'm saying?
See, that's deeper than what the fuck I'm talking about. Like, that's crazy. That's something that comes straight from the trenches.
You talking from like a freaking like.
I'm talking about from filmography standpoint. Why the fuck is that even a thing? And you're just over here, bro, in the trenches. You got to cut your hair so you can. It's a better chance of survival,
bro. If you getting down with somebody, you got long hair. It's a bigger target. They could grab your hair. I've seen people get their hair grabbed in fights and all that. It's just. You know what I'm saying? It's just more convenient for a gangster to be bald.
Do you think the director knew that fucking fact? Huh?
Maybe the director was in the trenches too. I don't know.
Let's look up the director of this movie that I do not have the name of.
You think about it, bro. Like you run away from the cops. It's better for aerodynamics. You know what I'm saying? You're not fighting against the wind.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I don't know. It just you kind of blend in with a lot more people with bald heads, so like you're less likely to get named in the lineup. There's a lot of conveniences for being a bald gangster.
You end up looking like a lot of people as a bald person with especially if you're the bald goatee combo.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying,
I literally feel like
show progression.
I literally feel like I do a podcast with Joe Budden, Common, and Carlos Boozer every week. What are you talking about? Yes, it makes you look like a lot of people.
Fuck, bro. I do a show with fucking Genghis Khan, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. Look, that one. Damn, what was that? It was like a TikTok live or a podcast or something. It was just this hella fat dude with glasses, a bun, and the same beard.
Oh yeah,
Marcus goes, that's Seth right there. I will say this: all bald people with beards, they do look similar, and for some reason, y'all always be light skinned. I don't know what it is, but when it is somebody in my with a bun and a beard and glasses, it's not as common. So when it does happen, it stands out way.
Yeah,
like
you
can
look like Junior.
the most freaking common Polynesian name. Oh, that's Kyunga. Oh, that's Kyunga. You know how many times I've gotten messages saying, "Bruh, I thought I seen you at the Taco Bell."
Racist stereotype.
One of my old classmates, she said she walked up on a dude eating at Taco Bell. She's like, "Yeah, I thought it was you eating by yourself." I said, "First of all, honey, you think I'm a loser? You think I'm eating Taco Bell by myself? I would get that to go and eat it in the car. I'm not sitting at no Taco Bell by myself." I had a dude take a picture with a guy and said, "Oh my god, I thought this was you," so I had to take a picture with him. I had a guy.
That's fucking out
I
of
had
pocket.
I had a guy take a picture of a guy, like secretly, and send it to me and said, "Bro, he looked like you, don't he?" I said, well,
block. Block.
I think that was a family member, so I can't block. But I'm saying you could walk through Disneyland and see 100 dudes bald with a beard, and even though y'all do all look alike, it don't really stand out because it's like common.
Yeah.
But then when you see this, especially if they fat, so no, if it's like common enough for it to happen again, but then it's not common enough.
Because it's common. Like, no, we're not common, bro. Okay, I'm Marcus.
But like with my situation, especially if they fat and brown,
yeah,
that's the worst because then it's like, oh, like it just I don't know how to say it, but they cut his hair because he could fight better and he could run the cops faster. All right.
No, the director's racist, and that's fucked up. That's stereotyping. Okay. Not all bald people are in the trenches.
Can you grow your hair out?
No, man. I mean, I can. It'll just look crazy.
Can you do it for the pod?
No, I'm not going to do it for the pod.
Wear a bald cap at work.
No.
Look like Raven Simone, and that's so Raven. You don't want to grow it out? How much did the pod got to donate for me, you, and Lance to split? How much did the pod got to donate? How much do the people got to donate in order to see you grow your hair out?
I think we've asked this before, but I think I said $100 then, but now the price has gone up. As I want $1,000. I want $1,000.
Man, you better. Never mind.
Better what?
No. I ain't gonna say that's a little too crazy. I've been talking real.
You've been talking crazy.
I've been taking real zesty this podcast. I gotta save it. I gotta save it for the next one. And then we'll do the last one, man. Did you not heat your musubi?
No.
Is your musubi cold?
Yeah, I ate mine cold. Yeah, because it messes with the rice. Or it messes with the rice. It messes with the
integrity of the
integrity of the musubi.
So if it's like long ways, right? Do you eat it from the side too? Because you're backwards as hell. You eat a cold musubi?
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's how I can tell.
You can tell what?
I can tell you from the trenches you eating the cold musubi. That rice be all hard and clumped together. Are you serious? Oh my god.
It wasn't out that long. If it's out for, for whatever, then you know what I'm saying? The rice was still somewhat soft. It was okay.
Oh, so it wasn't in the fridge.
No, it wasn't in the fridge.
Oh,
it was outside, chilling outside. Yeah.
Okay.
If it's in the fridge, no, you gotta heat that shit up. Can you throw a musubi in the air fryer?
Yeah.
Yeah? Will that fuck up the integrity of the musubi?
You know what I do with stuff like that, where you don't want the rice to be dried out?
Mm-hmm.
I just wrap it in some foil. Just wrap it up.
Oh yeah, okay.
Clamp it real tight. Just throw it in there and it'll heat it up, and it'll keep the moisture.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, now I know.
I be doing that with hella stuff, like with little like steak slices or whatever, steak strips. I just get a piece of foil. I put the seasoning in there, the sauce or whatever. I just wrap that mug up like balsamic and throw that mug in the air fryer. You could cook it, but if you ain't tripping on how come out.
You was
How
just
am I
talking
gonna-
about how the air circulates in that shit for it to work, and you're covering it up with foil.
Well, no, you cover it up so that it retains its moisture.
Okay, sure. Okay.
Yeah. You don't. Yeah, you want to do that, but I like to do that when I'm being lazy.
Mhm.
I'll literally have like a thing of rice, a thing of steak, a thing of, like whatever I'm eating. I'll just wrap them all up. It'll look like little balsamic balls in there, and I'll just throw it in there, set it to like 15 minutes, 12 minutes, whatever, at a low heat, and I'll just let it sit, and I'll just go do my chores or whatever. And then by the time I come back, I just come to the plate, I open it all up, and everything's warmed up, but everything's still like moist, like moist or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's chill. It's like it's better than microwave, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
So, yeah. What's your favorite air fryer recipe?
I don't think I have one yet, bro. I
No?
just use that shit to heat all my shit up. The fries, I love putting fries in there, heating it up because it comes out perfect every time, golden brown. Fuck, I put in burger patties too. So when you was talking about MoMotion in that, I was like, wait, he does that too.
Yeah.
I've done that.
I want an attachment for my air fryer. How big is your air fryer?
We got the. No, not the Ninja, but it's like I don't know. Is this a good measurement? like the my head, like right here.
Okay. I think we got the same size. Then.
Sure.
All right. I want to get an attachment that kind of look like what the taco holder things are. They're just like stand up straight. You put the tacos in.
Oh
there
yeah.
I want to get that kind of attachment for my air fryer so that I could stand stuff up. Because if you can stand it up and you let the air flow, it'll be way better than sitting it flat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you sit it flat, it only cooks the top part, and then you got to go and flip it over. But I want to get an attachment where you can lay things sideways, so I could put multiple patties in there, chicken wings in there, whatever in there, and it can get all sides. You know what I'm saying? I need to do that.
Invent that. Has that been invented yet?
It has to.
It has to be made, right?
I'm only saying that because every time I think I come up with an invention, it'd be like 50 of them on Amazon for $12.
Exactly.
That could be here tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm not original, so yeah. Happy 2026, y'all.
Yeah.
Happy New Year. You know what I'm saying? We here. Thank God for health. You know what I'm saying? We good. The pod is back. We ain't never left. We actually did never leave.
No.
But I should have started it off of, man, I haven't seen you since last year. I should have started. Damn, I should have said that. I missed it.
Yeah.
I already used all my whiteness for the polar bear swim. I couldn't say the joke. I got nothing else, man. You got anything else?
Nah, man. Ditto for me, man. Let's make 2026 a really good year. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Appreciate y'all, man. You know what it is. All right. Episode 153 of the Polytickin Podcast. I'm Mohola Marcus at Sefa. Am go far. Go bye.
If I